everyone, Chivo's here, back for another Football Manager 15 video. Today we are in Stoke. That is correct, we're in Stoke. It's time for a new series. Hopefully this will see us out until the end of FM. We're not sure how it will go, but there's no better way than seeing what we can do. So Stoke is the team I decided we wanted mid-table mediocrity. We wanted to push forward, and what a better team to do it than with Stoke. Because who can do it on a wet, cold, rainy night in Stoke? I know I certainly can. Well, not yet, but hopefully I do. So the first thing we want to look at is, obviously we have a strong Stoke side. You might think, oh, it's not very good for the Prem. Well, technically it is. We've got Jack Butland and Glenn Johnson, who's just signed. We're on the new database, that is correct. So we have got the newest transfers as of the 2nd of August. Mark Muniesta, Peters, Charlie Adam, Cameron Onotovic, Adnan Yunusai, we'll learn about that in a minute, Ibrahim Afellay, Yosselu, Shea Given, Bardsley, Walshide, Wilson, Ireland, Bojan, Diouf, Crouch, Sidwell, Wilkinson, Whelan, Huth and Ottom Wingy. We did have Marco van Ginkel, but he did pick up a injury for 7 months. So I decided to terminate his loan, because if he's here for a year but he's out for 7 months, what's the point of paying his wages? We'll bring someone else in. So we did. We decided we'd bring in Adnan Yunusai, and what a player he is at the age of 19. Just look at him. There is no way I could turn down a season-long loan when I saw him up for loan. And he's just quality. He's going to provide that attacking threat in our attacking midfield in the centre of the pitch, and he's going to be a difference maker this season. But we did do a pre-season. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We had 7 games. We lost 1 against Halisha FC. All the others we won. We did play against Club Bruges. We played against Zenit. We smashed Newcastle Town. But the thing we have to look at is injuries, because in FM, I'm not sure. I know Miles Jacobson did put out something saying there's an average of like 60 injuries per season or something ridiculous like that in real football, so it's realistic. But looking at things in our pre-season, I have already received 13 or 14 different injuries, and it was ridiculous. So hopefully a lot of our injuries are out of the way at the start of the season, so we can focus towards the back end of the season and not have too many injuries. As you can see, I've got probably, it's not 100%, but at the moment this is my probably preferred starting lineup. Starting with the defence, you've got Jack Butland in goal. We've got Pieters, Muniesta, Shawcross and Johnson as the back four. Cameron and Charlie Adam playing in the middle. We have Ibrahim Afellay, Adnan Yunusai and Marco Onotovic in the attacking midfield roles, and then we have Yosselu playing up front. On the bench we'll probably have Given, Bardsley, Walshide, Wilson, Ireland, Bojan and Diouf, but a lot of these guys on the bench could probably make the first team as well. We have a very good depth of squad, and bringing Adnan Yunusai is going to add that attacking threat that we really needed. But we do have to look at some other things. Transfer wise, I did have to get rid of someone. I got rid of Jonathan Walters. He went to Aston Villa for £2.5 million at the age of 30. He was already transfer listed. I saw this guy and thought, we could probably get better. So I decided, we'll get rid of him, free up 30k on the wage, and we decided to bring in Adnan Yunusai as a sort of a replacement. I'm still in the hunt for some players. You can see Helco Westerman. I'm not sure if many of you guys know about Westerman. This guy is a decent player who's been in Bundesliga for a very, very long time. But he hasn't got a club at the moment, so I've decided, if we can bring him in for depth, he's not a bad player. He is 31, so it could prove to be a bit of a problem. But overall, this guy's good. And Ryan Shawcross has already received bids from Liverpool. Yeah, no surprise. Good old Liverpool looking for a defender. They put in an £8.5 million bid. Rejected it, I rejected it, and then he turned around and said, well, why did you reject it? I could be playing in Europa League. And I said, well, for a matter of fact, Liverpool are in the same division. I don't want to sell to a better team and make another team better in our division. And he said, that's fine, I understand where you're coming from, and I'm happy to stay at the club. So that was very, very lucky there. I'm more than happy with that. But Ryan Shawcross is our captain. Well, quite surprised, not surprisingly, sorry, but he could be the leader this team really needs. So the tactic I'm playing is 4-2-3-1, attacking fluid. If you've watched the Eastleigh save, you will know about this tactic very thoroughly. We also have a 4-1-2-3 with defensive midfielders wide and a 4-4-2 diamond wide in the back, just in case we play against some strong teams as well. But this is how we're looking, and without further ado, let's push on to our first game against Sunderland. That is correct. Good old Sunderland. Oh, Wes Brown, John O'Shea, Jones, Pentilliman, Van Aanholt, Birdkett, Yordi Gomez, Rodwell, Larson, Alvarez, and Jermaine Defoe. So, Man United and Tottenham have already played today. Man United did win. I think they won 3-1, was it? Yep, they won 3-1. Let's see if our Stoke side can get one up against Sunderland today. Philip Walshide. Did we bring him in, did we? Well, no, I didn't bring him in. Oh no, Stoke must have signed him in real life. But I do not believe I bought him in. I may have, I may not have, but he's another centre back. I don't think I bought him in. And he can have the number 13. But there we go. Let's push on. Chibos versus Dick Advocate in the managerial positions today. So let's see what we can do. They are playing a very, very narrow formation. We're going to try and push wide, and let's see what we can do against a Sunderland team that performed average last season. They didn't perform the best, but you know, it's less than a week to the Premier League now. Will they redeem themselves this year? Maybe, maybe not. But I'm sure Stoke will want to achieve at least another mid-table finish this year and push for European football. The goal of the save is to push Stoke to success. The Premier League title would be a dream. An FA Cup would be a dream. They haven't won one of those in a very, very long time. But the Premier League is our goal. Get rid of this mid-table mediocrity and let's push forward to the dream at the top. Charlie Adams already on yellow. He's got to be careful. Controlling the midfield he is. Larson and Alvarez playing the ball around. Jones out wide now. Ball in, Muniesa, great work, and Adnan Yunusai gets a bit of a tumble. Was that Arnautovic? It's Afellay. There you go, Joselu, come on mate, put it away. Oh, Adnan Yunusai, great pace though, gets there. Plays back to Pieters to Yunusai. The young 19-year-old Cameron. Pieters can't find anyone, but he does get the ball back. Finds Cameron, again, back to Pieters. Oh boys, you need to sort out. Oh, he's trying to whip in across, but nothing's happened there. I've decided not to pick Peter Crouch for the squad today. We know Peter Crouch is a legend on the head, but you know, we just didn't need him at the moment. But Yoselu nearly gets there. I think we're going to use Peter Crouch as like a sub in the later half of the season. Oh, Yoselu, Arnautovic. Oh, he's a bit of a quality player. Does have his problems sometimes, but he's a fair, decent player on his day, I'll tell you that. Here we go now, Arnautovic. Great run there. Has to go back to Glenn Johnson. We all know Glenn Johnson is a far too attacking fullback. We've all learnt that. Arnautovic, great run. Ooh, just over the bar. And we have dominated this Sunderland side as it is. Adam, Cameron, now building up again here for us. Glenn Johnson, Arnautovic finds Glenn Johnson. Surely not. If he scores the first goal of the season, there's something wrong. Yunusai nearly gets in though. And now we are going to build again. Muniesa, Charlie Adam. That's the end of that highlight. We're not looking good. I think Charlie Adams is going to have to come off. Maybe Yoselu might have to come off as well. But I just don't want to risk getting a red card so early on in the season. Charlie Adam will be disciplined if he does get it. But no, we should be doing better. So I will change things in the middle. We're going to bring on bring on Stephen Ireland for Charlie Adam. And see if we can do something with Stoke. You know, we tried to change the middle of the pitch. Will it work? Maybe, maybe not. You know, we'll never know until we get things happening. But an hour through the game now, it's not looking the best. We have dominated the game. on all accord, but we have not really been able to score, have we? 19 shots, 12 off target, 2. That is a bit of a problem, but now approaching 75 minutes, we need to change something. Yossolu's going to come off. Mama Diouf is a quality player. He's coming on, and I think we might need to change someone else as well. Arnautovic not having the best game. Bojan can come on for him and see if they can make any sort of impact off the bench. We are playing at home. We know it is hard to play the Britannia, but we should be able to pick up a win, but apparently not today. It is said that Sunderland are able to draw and scrape through the league, and that looks like it's the start of the season they're going to have. So tell the boys calmly, you're unlucky today. We dominated that game. Look at that. We dominated. We weren't lucky. And Bournemouth have beaten Aston Villa 2-0. Great start to the season for Bournemouth. Newcastle redeeming themselves from their almost relegation last year against Swansea. Arsenal beating Norwich. And West Brom smashing Southampton 3-0. So West Brom climbing to the top of the table with a few games still to be played. But, you know, Diouf makes his return to English football. Are we surprised? No, we're not. He deserves to be there. But schedule-wise, I'm not sure how we're going to go about this series. I think we might cut bits up. I think we might do full live comms. Not quite sure, but we want to establish ourselves a bit. We'll try and push on to the first few games of the season and see how we go on around maybe the Swansea or Watford game. Swansea. We'll say Swansea, because Swansea are about where we'd be in the table, so Swansea are a decent opponent, so we can have hopefully have a decent live com. But my name has been Chivos. This has been the introduction of the Stoke save, and hopefully I'll catch you on the next Football Manager video.